Okay, before we get to this fucking image, I gotta tell you a story, and it has nothing to do with me, so don't worry. Don't click off the video because you don't give a shit about my personal life, because it's okay, I get it. But the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter, a long time ago, said, "Bravo, Madion. Hit us up. Let's do something awesome next year. It's only a matter of time." Then Madion replies with, "The only reason I called my album Adventure is to be able to call the next one Madion Adventure 2 Battle, by the way." Just to get that out of the way, because those are the things that happened first in this chronological mess of things that are happening today. So that's the first thing that happened. They were looking for Madion earlier on, and this is probably due to the fact that Aaron Webber probably likes Madion personally. But now, whoop, fast forward to now. We got this image. Now, Madion uses this kind of cryptic language all the time in a lot of stuff that he does. He does a lot of cryptic stuff himself, just like the Sonic Twitter, which is interesting, and maybe the Sonic Twitter was inspired by Madion to do all this cool stuff. So you can maybe use this as an impression that we're getting close to some sort of reveal, because it really feels like we're building to a point where it's ridiculous. So the translated text is, "The secret is inside the Empire. We can get it back. This fated son of Daedalus, add the numbers." So the fated son of Daedalus is Icarus. Now, it's not, "Oh my god, Sonic and Kid Icarus mashup, Sakurai confirmed for working on Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, maybe? And I would be okay with that? That's jumping the gun a little bit. My initial reaction with this, just to let you guys know, is I felt like they were using the imagery of how the story of Icarus is largely a story about failure. Daedalus is essentially a guy, in a nutshell, who built wings for Icarus to fly. And he's like, "Make sure not to fly too close to the sun, otherwise you'll fucking die." And he went, "Okay," and then flew right into the sun and died like an idiot. My initial reaction, because I knew the story of Icarus as I was reading this, that this was kind of an imagery for Sonic, kind of failing miserably. And this wouldn't be totally alien of the Sonic Twitter to do, because if you follow the Sonic Twitter like I do, he is not shy to take a few jabs at good old Sonic every single time. It's just Sonic 06 or Big's Big Adventure 3. He's not shy at all. That's essentially the most we can get out of this image. So adding the numbers up. So somebody else added up all the numbers from the last post. So that's 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. And the 2 zeros, but they're now left out of this because their value is none, and it was confirmed they were zeros, so I was right. Fuck yeah. Anyway, so they add up to 29, and in this specific post, they believe that the 29 stands for today. I think that's a little strange that they would tell us to add up the numbers, and then it would be today. Adding up the numbers should reveal something from the future, not today. Like, congratulations, today is today. So I'm not on the side of that. That's just funny to me. I'm on the side of 29. It stays. We don't separate those numbers and make it 29 for today. It's the 29th of February. Paired with the fact that it seems like these hints are building off of each other and it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous, I think we're seeing something on the 29th. Now let's dig a little bit further. In the Tumblr post, which I have on the internet here, hold on. The internet, like you don't know what it is. So it's the same fucking post. However, there's tags. Of course, it says hashtag nonsense, hashtag verse
hashtag line dis, hashtag eat dus, hashtag how fitting.
How fitting, dash, don't you think? So this is essentially referring to lines of text inside the song Nonsense by Madion. We're going to look at the lines of text. These translate into verse 1, lines 10 and 12. And the text in these lines are, "Don't you think that I'm a runner?" and "shooting at the moon to bring the sun up." Now, "Don't you think that I'm a runner" is pretty obvious that that has something to do with Sonic, because it's running. Pretty cool. It's Sonic Runners 3 confirmed! But "shooting at the moon to bring the sun up" is where things are getting a little bit more polarizing based on what I'm hearing, because some people believe that it has something to do with Sonic Unleashed, because there's sun and moon. I think that those themes are a little too common in everything in the universe, so I'm not really leaning on that side. Some people also think, "Oh, Eggman shot the moon in Sonic Adventure 2, so maybe," I don't know. So I'm on the side of "shooting at the moon" is what he's talking about. How fitting is, it's an adventure reference, maybe. Or Aaron Webber is doing this all by accident and he's hyping us up just to pull the biggest, shittiest, most awful April Fool's joke anyone has ever pulled on anyone ever. Seriously? Seriously, I swear to God, Aaron Webber, if this is an April Fool's joke, I would not be surprised if at the very least 3 people were no longer alive. That's how scary it is at this point. I really hope you know what you're doing, because now I'm just worried about you. This is really scary now, because the hype is getting to the point where I can almost not report on it without getting a little bit crazy. There's one more thing I want to talk about. So a lot of people are talking about how Madion might be doing the music in the game. Madion, I don't think so, because Madion doesn't appear to know anything about this. I have no idea what this is, but please let it be about Adventure 3. So Madion's in the same boat as us. So I think at the very most, we are getting a Sonic trailer on the 29th that features Madion's music, potentially. Or it has nothing to do with Madion, and Madion was just being used simply because he has an album called Adventure. I'm kind of in between with those two things. And that's about it. Now I'm tired, so... fuck.
Hey guys, we should do that again sometime. And by sometime, I mean check out my videos up there. Or if you fucking hate my guts, check out Kickstarteraholic over here. He's pretty awesome.
My dreams are crushed. My dreams are crushed. My dreams have been crushed. My dreams.